Today, we will be making a recipe out of the Kid Chef Bakes, the cookbook for aspiring bakers. The recipe we're going to make today are thick and chewy chocolate chip cookies. To make these cookies, you will need to follow the recipe and watch the video that follows. Before we get started, I'm going to show you how to separate the egg whites from the egg yolks, because for this recipe you will need 2 egg yolks. So grab your 2 eggs, crack one of them, and when you crack it, make sure the egg yolk stays in the shell, and then you just have the egg yolk go back and forth until you have all of the white separated into one bowl. And once it's all separated, you can transfer the egg yolk into a different bowl. Repeat this for the second egg. Ingredients you will need are 3 1/3 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1, which is 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of regular sugar, 1 large egg, and 2 large egg yolks, which I showed you how to separate them, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 bag of mini chocolate chips. In a medium-sized bowl, mix together the flour, the cornstarch, the baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Before you go on to the next step, melt your 2 sticks of butter in the microwave. In a large bowl or stand mixer like I have, combine the butter, the brown sugar, and regular sugar with either an electric mixer or a stand mixer on medium speed until well blended and light and fluffy. This is about 2 minutes. Once the sugar and butter mixture is a light and fluffy consistency, beat in the egg and egg yolks, then beat in the vanilla until well blended. Add the flour mixture to the butter and sugar mixture and beat with an electric mixer on medium speed until well blended. With a spoon, stir in the chocolate chips. Once your dough is combined, it should look something like this. And then you will need to store it in an airtight container and put it in the fridge for about 2 hours or overnight. Once your dough is chilled, you're going to drop the dough into large, about 3 tablespoon lumps on a large baking sheet or 2 baking sheets, leaving about 2 inches between cookies. Once your dough is ready to bake, preheat the oven to 325. You now are going to carefully place the cookies in the oven and set your timer for 15 to 18 minutes. Bake until the cookies are lightly brown around the edges. Using a spatula, carefully transfer the cookies over onto a wire rack to cool down. And there you go. Enjoy these freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Best served with milk.